Good afternoon, beekeepers. Welcome back to Tops Outdoor Adventures, I think is the name of my YouTube channel. Can't remember. Anyway, I'm out here today. Let me flip my viewfinder around, make sure you guys are seeing what you need to see. Out here today putting a mountain camp on my bees, and done a few videos about it, had a lot of phone calls about it, a lot of questions and messages. So I'm just going to show you here. I've already done 2 of these. We're going to go down to the 3rd one. And we'll just kind of walk the dog on how I do that. So first off, this is just an emergency food source for the bees. Last year my bees never even got into the mountain camp. They had enough stores inside the hive that they made it through winter just fine. And that's my goal this year. You know, as beekeepers, we only harvest what we feel is the excess. That way the bees don't struggle through winter. But as an insurance policy, here comes the mountain camp. So what I have here is a pistol target. We can use newspaper, we can do whatever. I showed you my feeder shim, I think. Yeah, I got some wire on the bottom of it. I have the wire on there so that if I ever have to take this off, I don't destroy my mountain camp in the process. So all I'm doing is just kind of tucking this thing down in here, and I'm going to break out a spray bottle of water. And I'm going to get this pistol target pretty wet. My goal when I put the sugar in here is for that sugar to crystallize on the bottom and actually make a hard layer, okay? Because I don't want the bees to chew through this newspaper and then all my sugar runs out kind of like sand through an hourglass. So I've got it nice and wet down in there, and I'm going to put sugar to it. And I usually give them about 3, maybe 4 pounds. This bag's about empty, so they're gonna get extra. But never fear, I got another bag sitting over there for the rest of them. Once I get that sugar in there, I just spread it all out, staying inside the confines of the paper that I've got in here, my pistol target. And if the bees need it, they'll chew through that newspaper, and that'll be their emergency food source. So I get my mountain camp all prepped before I even go to the hive, because I want to get in and out of there pretty quick. I'm going to move you guys, because like I say, I've already done these first 2, so there ain't nothing to see there. I'll get you down here where you can see this hive, and give you all a front row seat for it. What a deal. That ought to just be Jim Dandy perfect. Now, I've got a pollen, or not a pollen patty, fondant patty on there from Hive Alive. So I'm going to have to pop the top cover, get rid of that fondant, and then I'm just going to set this right on top, put the lid right back on it. Shouldn't be in the hive anymore in just a couple minutes. We're going to go down here, smoke them up. I hate making videos because something's always going to go wrong. Here comes the smoke. Alright, give the girls a little hello dolly. Let them know that daddy's coming. And we're going to get this did. So, y'all make sure you're watching good, because this ain't going to take long. Alright. The top cover comes off. We're going to loosen up this inner cover. A little smoke in there. Off it comes. See if we can kind of get the bees down inside here. Now, what I usually do instead of just slinging this out here on the ground is I usually prop it up. If there's any bees left on that cover, most of the time they'll just walk inside. Now I'm going to loosen up this fondant patty. Probably have to shake the bees out of it. Everything looks good at the top here. I'm not doing an inspection while I'm here. we're kind of at the point of no return anyway. There's nothing I'm going to discover today that I would be able to do anything to fix this late in the year. So on goes that mountain camp. On goes my migratory cover. And this colony is done. I will check back here. Usually I'm a first of the month kind of guy. December 1st, January 1st, February 1st. I'll come out here and I'll just loosen the strap up. I'll lift this up and check on the status of the sugar. If they still have sugar, I set it right back down and go on with my day. So using this mountain camp method, I don't have to go into the hive or expose the top of the hive to the open air to add another fondant patty or just do whatever. So I'm a big fan of the mountain camp, and this is it in a nutshell. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Do me a favor and like, comment, subscribe, share, all that cool guy stuff. And if y'all got any questions, by all means, throw them down in the comments and let me know. Hope you guys have a great day and good luck with your beekeeping.